Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue in our method book on the trombone with line 52, four-part little star. And this video will focus on the C line of four-part little star. So let's start here. We have our bass clef, followed by our key signature. We have two flats. The first flat on the second line is a B flat. It just tells us all B's are flat. And the next one is on the third space. It's an E flat, tells us all E's are flat. And two flats in your key signature like this tells us that we are in the key of B flat. Next, our time signature is 2/4 time. The top number tells us how many beats are in every measure. The bottom number gives us the value of the whole note if we had one. So, if we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. Half of a whole is a half, and half of 4 is 2. So our half notes get 2 beats. And half of a half is a quarter, half of 2 is 1. So our quarter notes get 1 beat each. Now we're going to just go through this first C line and look for notes and patterns. So we start in the first measure with 2 quarter note Ds. They are in 4th position. And then the next measure we go up to 2 Fs, then 2 quarter note Gs, also in 4th position, then a half note F. The next 2 measures are all in 1st position, quarter note Fs. Measure 7, we go up to the G in 4th, then to the F, down to the D as a half note, and D is 4th position. So this entire line is all 4th or 1st. So I'm going to play just this first C line, and I have a metronome set to 84 beats per minute. If you want to play along with me, that's great. I hope you're able to keep up. But make sure you start each note with a T sound when you play. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. And that is the first line C for four-part little star. So now we're going to scroll down and check out the next C line. And hopefully you can see both of them. I will actually shrink this so you can see them better. But the second C line is just like the first. So I'm not going to go over that one. We're going to keep scrolling. Let's go to the third C line. And I will move myself over this way a little bit. All right, so now the third C line, it's all Fs. And it's the same rhythmic pattern as what we just did. 3 measures worth of a quarter of quarter notes and then a half note. And that repeats. So I'm not even going to play this third line because it's all the same note. And it's all F in 1st position. Finally, the 4th C line, hopefully you remember it's just like the first 2. So let's talk about that idea for a second. When we have music like this, we can refer to it in terms of form, and form is talking about big ideas or main themes. So if we started the very first line, the big idea or the main theme to that first line, we would call that the A theme. The second line is the same, so that is also the A theme. The third line is different, because it's different, it's not the A theme, but the B theme. And finally, the 4th line, just like the first 2, so that is also an A theme. So our overall form is A, B, A. What I'm going to do, because I want to play through all of this, I can't physically play and scroll at the same time, so what I'm going to do is start down here and play this C line 2 times. Then I'm going to pop up here, play this one 1 time, and then come back down and play this one 1 more time. And my metronome is still set to 84 beats per minute. I hope you can play along, but if not, listen and then come back to the video and then play along with me. And here we go. 1, 2, ready. And that is it for line C of Four-Part Little Star. And this is a harmony voice to the melody of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So I hope this was helpful, and if you get any of these other lines to where you're really comfortable, come back to one of these videos and play a different line along with me so that we can play a duet together. But again, I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.